This lesson I'm going into is called The Origin of Nike. Okay. And if we are Christians, should we wear Nikes? I'm going to go into that information as well. Where did the name Nike come from? Did someone just think of this name? Just out of the air, out of the blue? I'm going to go into that as well. And is Nike in the Word of God? Or is it associated with another name that is in the Bible? I'm going to go into that as well. So let me read some information about Nike, the origin. And you can research this information as well. You can just Google. A lot of things is just out for us to grab. We're going to have to do that so we won't fall again into any type of sin. Okay? Let me read this information. In Greek mythology, Nike was a goddess who personified victory throughout the ages of the ancient Greek culture. She is known as the winged goddess of victory. So there you have it. She is known as the winged goddess of victory. Goddess of victory. And what did God say? Thou shalt not have no other gods before me. No other gods before him. The Roman equivalent to the goddess of victory was Victoria. Depending upon the time of various myths, she was described as the daughter of Pallas, which means Titan, and Styx, which means water, and the sister of Crotus, which means strength, Bia, which means force, and Zealous, which means zeal. Nike and her siblings were close companions of Zeus. So now this falls way back, all the way into Zeus time. The dominant deity, Zeus was the dominant deity of the Greek pantheon. According to classical myth, Styx brought them to Zeus when the god was assembling allies for the Titan war against the older deities. Nike assumed the role of the divine charioteer, a role in which she often is portrayed in a classical Greek art. Nike flew around battlefields, rewarding the victors with glory and fame. Okay. Nike is seen with wings in most statues and paintings. Most other winged deities in the Greek pantheon had shared their wings by classical times. Nike is the goddess of strength, speed, and victory. Nike was a very close acquaintance of Athena. And I want you all to remember that name, Athena. Athena, Nike was very close acquainted with Athena, and it's thought to have stood in Athena's outstretched hand in the statue of Athena's located in the Pantheon. Nike is one of the most commonly portrayed figures on Greek coins. Now, let's see why Nike is acquainted with Athena. The shoe and sports equipment company Nike is named after the Greek goddess Nike, as was Project Nike, an American anti-aircraft missile system. So it was called Project Nike, an American anti-aircraft missile system. Now, how is Nike associated with an anti-aircraft missile system? And it was called Project Nike. We're going to go into that. I want to put up an image. And a lot of people just think the Nike sign is called the check sign. They call it the Nike check. No, that's not so. All right. You see that? It's the Nike check sign, right? As we think it's the Nike check sign. But It's in the same formation as the goddess Victory. The goddess of victory. Let me see if I can get this up here right. Look at that. Now it's in the same formation. Look at it. Look at the wings. Look at that. You see that? It's the same formation. That's where the actual sign comes from. I just want to put that image up because some people believe that Nike sign is a check sign, but it's not. Satan is not going to just put this wing goddess on your shoe, because you wouldn't buy Nikes, especially if you're a Christian and you know that you don't supposed to follow other gods. All right. Now, Athena. Let me put up a picture of her. Goddess Athena. Okay, this is Athena, and was associated with the FIFA, right? We're gonna find out what's the association. What that say there? Goddess of wisdom, warfare, and crafts. That's why they said missiles. Project Nike. Look at that. The goddess of Athens. Look out for part 2.